Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the National Guard products. This is their number 170NA. This is a piece of 24-inch perimeter gasketing is really what this would be best used for. Concealed fastener seal, clear anodized aluminum with a neoprene insert. Let's dissect all of that. This is a upgraded model to standard weather stripping in the sense that it features concealed fasteners. It has this snap flange, which I think would arguably be made in a convincing fashion to state that is a far more elegant and more finished type of look when it comes to weather stripping. Most weather stripping, of course, you're going to see will be not unlike this, featuring concealed fasteners. Okay, the concealed snap flange look really cleans off an opening quite well. You'll very commonly see this installed in front of a business or building application rather than the back or rear, because it's intended to complement an architectural type of look that you might have on aluminum storefront material. Generally, you'll see this installed. Other than the fact that it's concealed flange, it will give you the ability to seal very properly with this neoprene insert. And neoprene is excellent when it comes to sealing an opening where moisture is involved. Neoprene is excellent when it comes to stopping moisture intrusion, water, obviously rain, melting snow. You're going to see a significant amount of ability to keep that out over other inserts, such as pile or even silicone. Silicone would be quite exceptional as well, but its hallmark is exceptional temperature ranges where neoprene will be known for moisture. Okay, so the interior track is made of is aluminum, but it's in a mill finish. When you have the A in the part number, the N is for the 170 stands for the profile. The N is for neoprene, the A is for clear anodized aluminum, and you can see what that looks like in relationship to mill. Far more uniform, far more consistent, and more architecturally pleasing is the bottom line. Now this will be available in other finishes as well. You can get this in a gold anodized finish, which would be a B, a 170NB, or a dark bronze, which would be a 170N DKB. And the dark bronze from National Guard is on the darker side than some others like Reese. That Reese would probably be on the lighter end of dark bronze. There is a link below this video to the product brochure, but before we get to that, let's take a look at the dimensional drawing below this video. You've got 1 inch worth of aluminum, and then you've got 3/16 worth of neoprene, and that'll bring you to 1 3/16, obviously. You're going to have 7/16 of material thickness. Okay. Once you snap this on, you're going to want to be sure that you have proper seal. These slotted holes are crucial. It will allow you to tailor the piece if it's at the header, if it's being used at the jambs. I suppose you could use it as an astragal as well, but I would not want neoprene as an astragal because it's a bit too stiff, but you do occasionally see it installed there, which means someone specified it. The slotted holes are crucial, and once you snap the cover on, it doesn't come off very elegantly. So you're going to want to be sure that you've got a great installation before you snap those trim pieces on. And furthermore, you're going to want to make sure that you are thinking about how you're going to put the inside corners from the head to the jambs. Are you going to miter everything? Are you just going to butt it all end together? Mitering would be most elegant if you can accomplish that by mitering that in a compound fashion. Well, not compound, just a miter, and giving you a nice tight seal up at the top. Regardless, you're going to fit the base material in and confirm that you still have a functioning door, one that closes, one that latches, and one that seals. This is fire rated, this material, so if you're using it on a fire rated door, you want to be sure that your door still not only closes but latches as well, because latching is a requirement for fire rated doors. This is available in the website in lots of different lengths, 2 foot to 8 foot, 2, 4, or 6 inch increments. If you have a need for something longer than 8 foot, let us know. We'll be happy to quote it. But we generally don't list it because it's costly to ship something longer than 8 foot. So reach out to us if you'd like to do a quote for something longer than 8 foot, because it has to come tractor trailer. The point is, if you have need for a custom length, let us know by all means by entering the net length in the comment field of the next longest piece. And what that will do is it will allow us to fit that piece to the proper length, give you the slotted hole at the proper distance from the edge and the proper center to center as well. And speaking of that slotted hole, screws are included. I would say otherwise in a complementary finish, but it doesn't matter since they're concealed. So get your pieces cut by us to length. You cut them in the field. Get all of this attached. The slotted holes are handy because when you're pre-drilling that hole, that drill bit has a tendency to walk a little bit before it pierces into the aluminum, wood, stainless, bronze, stainless steel, fiberglass, whatever you're installing it to. If you've not used a center punch, so that slotted hole will help compensate for a door that's not plumb, or jambs that are towed or kicked out, or a door that's literally warped and deflected. You're going to want to tailor the weather stripping contact between the face of the neoprene and the face of the door so that you get an elegant seal, not too bound so that the door doesn't latch, and not too loose so that you in effect don't have a seal at all. So that would be a handy way to go. And then this 170 is going to be used in those installations where you simply are looking for a better, more architectural look, but also you'll see regular weather stripping installed, and because screws are made of steel with a zinc coating generally on it, they will eventually rust. So you'll see some oxidation on the head of the screw over time. That will not be the case with a concealed snap flange style. So there is a link below this video to the to the product brochure, where you can review the 170N against its sister products. Same profile in vinyl. You never want vinyl unless, of course, cost is the most important thing, because vinyl is low performance when it comes to exposure to ultraviolet, extreme temperatures. So its hallmark is economy. Avoid it if you can. Neoprene's hallmark is, in my opinion, water sealing. Silicone's hallmark is extreme temperature ranges, even though it does good in the water sealing as well. You've got pile. If you want a very soft, short insert material that's not bristle, but it's shorter and much softer, that's pile. And you can get that as a 170P. S for silicone, N for neoprene, V for vinyl. You can see that there is a nylon brush version, which is a 675, which would be really best, in my opinion, for an astragal application. You can do the 670, which is a 45, well, maybe, I'm not sure what angle it is, but about 45-degree angle for a bristle style. That's a great, elegant way to do it because you can get really good seal on a bristle, and your door is approaching it at a 45-degree angle, so you're not trying to smash the bristle down. And bristle is great because it contours itself to an irregular surface, which would pay off if it was a door sweep. But in a door scenario, you might have something that's severely warped, and you can compress or lay that bristle over where it's tight and then have it reach where the door is askewed away from the face of the frame. And then other profiles that are there on the rest of that page. There's also a link to the installation instructions, which is, in effect, measure, cut, install, pre-drill the holes, that sort of thing. Experience is really the ultimate teacher when it comes to installing weather stripping. Finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the National Guard products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. I'm quite partial to National Guard for a lot of reasons. First, excellent quality, excellent value, excellent customer service, technical support, industry-leading ship lead times, and it all comes together with a company that does one thing. They do weather stripping. They've got some offshoot product lines such as continuous hinges, metal vision frames, flood barriers, but when it comes to weather stripping, they really just are able to give you a quality product, shipped fast, shipped economically, and done by people who make a living selling, shipping, supporting weather stripping. That's just their entire universe. Go to the experts. National Guard, their name is synonymous with weather stripping. If you have any questions on the National Guard products, 170 NA, gasketing, or any other National Guard product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.